Three things. First, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what micromanagement is. Second, how to spot micromanagement anti-patterns and stop doing them. And third, why Agile is all about micromanagement, but the right kind of micromanagement, and how to implement this right kind with your teams. Micromanagement is when a manager, a supervisor, gives you excessive supervision, telling you what to do, by when to do it, and how to do it, while at the same time constantly monitoring your work, the status, making sure that you're working 24/7, that you're not lazy, and sometimes even providing criticism along the way, frequent criticism along the way. It's just sad. And when managers do that, they often lose sight of the big picture. And it annoys employees, it annoys your team members when you micromanage them. You're treating them like babies, and obviously they will be demotivated, and quality of the work will drastically fall. And the solution, micromanagement, isn't even scalable. It takes too much time to make decisions because the micromanager needs to be part of everything. It also kills engagement, trust, completely gone. Turnover rate increases. People don't want to work for that company. And if you do that often enough, you end up with a bunch of employees who are dependent on micromanagers. They can't work without people telling them what to do. That's a horrible place to be in. I'm sure you can recall an instance of micromanagement that you've experienced in your life. Maybe you were being micromanaged, or even you were a person micromanaging someone. How did it feel? Not so good, right? One of the core principles of Agile, the best architectures, requirements, designs emerge from self-organizing teams. Self-organizing teams simply means that the team decides what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and who does it. The complete opposite from micromanagement. But still, micromanagement is extremely common in the Agile world. Let's take one of the popular Agile frameworks as an example, Scrum. In Scrum, there are 3 roles that have a tendency to micromanage people. I'm going to go exactly on how to spot if these 3 roles are micromanaging people in your team. Are you being micromanaged by these 3 roles? Or if you're one of the people doing these roles, are you micromanaging people? Try to spot this. Let's start with the Scrum Master. The Scrum Master as a micromanager assigns work, tasks, stories to team members instead of encouraging them to self-organize. This is often the case when a Scrum Master was previously project manager in the past. Or a Scrum Master doing a dual role of project manager and Scrum Master at the same time. The Scrum Master runs the daily Scrum instead of only facilitating and let the team collaborate. The daily Scrums are run like a status meeting where people are reporting to their superior. Most probably the Scrum Master or a product owner. Shouldn't be the case. The daily Scrum is a place where the team should collaborate on crafting a plan for the day without the Scrum Master and the product owner. Tells team members how to do their job, how to solve problems, even sometimes provides technical solutions. In the retrospectives, people don't get to talk. The Scrum Master tells them exactly what they need to improve, and it's usually work faster. Second, the product owner as a micromanager adds midway, mid-sprint, adds new work and tells them that they need to get this done by the end of a sprint without removing anything else. Managers sometimes do that also. Uses the daily Scrum as an opportunity to interrogate people about their work. Why are they working so slowly? The daily Scrum is more of a status meeting instead of a collaborative session for the team. Constantly monitoring the work being done by team members, looking over the shoulders of team members, not letting them make decisions, not letting them be self-organized. Third, managers, sponsors, and other stakeholders as micro-managers. They attend the daily Scrum, injecting suggestions. They call that suggestions, but the problem is that often suggestions given by managers are often taken as orders by the team. They ask Scrum Masters for frequent updates multiple times during the day. They use the burn down chart, the velocity of the team, to investigate progress and know who is not working. They tell people, the team members, how to do their job, even sometimes providing technical solutions, constantly asking the team, how do we go faster? Why are we not going faster? And at the end of the day, the team members will go faster. But the problem is that when you force people to go faster, the quality of the product being developed falls. The growth of a person stops, remains stagnant. Engagement falls. People no longer have control. They are no longer motivated to work. They dictate stories to the product owner. The product owner doesn't have any control on what to build. I understand change is hard when someone has been micromanaging people for years, decades. It's hard to stop doing it. Obviously, this person will resist change. The way I usually sell the idea of self-organization, self-management, stopping this micromanagement mentality when using Scrum, I usually quote Mike Cohn, one of the contributors of the Scrum framework. I really like the way Mike Cohn flips the script. As per Mike Cohn, Agile is all about micromanagement. Nearly all the practices, principles of Agile are here to support micromanagement. It's shocking, doesn't make any sense. One of the core principles that we talked about earlier, self-organizing teams, completely against micromanagement. But when you start looking closer at Scrum, you realize that the daily Scrum is about micromanaging the team's daily work plan and ensuring that everyone does what they said they would do. Continuous integration, automated testing is put in place so that the minute a developer makes a mistake, it's visible. It's known. Pair programming is used so that the developers don't lose focus. They don't work only on fun things, and they make sure to clean up their code. Agile, Scrum, all about micromanagement. But who's doing the micromanagement? It's the team. The team are micromanaging themselves for their own benefit. Explain that to your Scrum Master. Explain that to the product owners, to the managers, sponsors, stakeholders. Explain to them that Agile, Scrum is all about micromanagement and they don't need to worry about it. Which brings me to my next point. If you want more tips, insights on Agile, Scrum, personal growth, click on the video that stands out the most on the screen right now, and I'll see you in a few seconds.